This is Heather, age 8. This is Tanya, age 6. This is Vaughn, age 7. This is Frederick, age 7.5. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. And here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Oh, I don't know what that picture of me at the beginning looks like, but I'm afraid about it. Welcome to Child's Play, a game for grown-ups. Now, we're going to meet the children on Child's Play in just a moment. But first, may we meet the grown-ups, and I'm sure you want to meet these two people. For instance, first off is a lady who's been with us. This is her 4th day. She's done rather well. Her name is Kathy Coltman. She's married. Her husband's name is Bill. She has 2 children whose names aren't. And so far, she's won $7,500. Welcome back, Kathy. Not bad. Tell us about those kids.
I have a curly, toe-headed 2-year-old, Chad, and I have a darling little girl, future fox, Carrie Coltman.
Very happy to have you
Thank you.
here, and you're doing well. Let us welcome right now Bernie Hymas. Hello, Bernie. Hi, Bernie Hymas. Get the name right, did I?
You got it right.
Tell us something about your kids. It's Child's Play. We might as well talk about them.
Well, I've got a boy, Bernie Jr., and he's 12 years old. He's quite the soccer player. And a daughter, Michelle, 9 years old, and she's discovered designer jeans this summer.
No.
Oh, yes. That'll run you into a few bucks. You better do some winning. If you're both all set, we'll start you off on a Child's Play game. Now, to explain, we took our Child's Play cameras and we aimed them at children in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grades, 5 to 9 years of age. We gave them some everyday words and asked each child to tell us in his own way what that word means. Now, we're going to show you several children defining the same word, and you can take a guess after you've listened to each child. First, let's show the audience the first word that you're playing for. There you are. The audience knows what the word is. Everybody but you two happen to know right now. We're going to give you a chance to do some guessing. Kathy, listen and watch closely because you're going to be the first one to get a guess. 8 years old from Los Angeles comes Catherine DeLand, and here's her description of that word.
When I went last summer, I tripped on a rock and my toenail fell off. And we went to the doctor. It was just hanging by a piece of skin, and he cut it off. My mom started turning real white. And she just didn't feel good at all. And the nurse said, "You look like you're the one that's sick. Would you like a wet towel or something?" My mom didn't feel good at all. She was just real scared. And when my little friend Patrick, he was just 2 or 3 years old. We were jumping up and down on the bed, and he fell off and hit his head real, real hard. And he was turning white. Real white. And we were all real scared. And his mother started turning white, and my mom started turning white. And it was just so funny.
Oh, funny. 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 Based on that continued story, what do you think the word is, Kathy?
I think it's faint.
You were right, Kathy. Pretty good. I'm sort of glad you got that because Catherine DeLand spent a lot of time on that clue. That gives you 1 point, Kathy. We play Child's Play until time is up, and whoever is ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. We'll be back with Child's Play right after this. Okay, here we are back again, so let's get set for a new word. This time, Bernie, we're going to begin with you. So you're the one we'll ask to listen very carefully and to the description. First, we're going to show the audience at home. There's the word for the people at home and here in the studio. Okay? Now, you get ready, please, Bernie, because Eric Hargis, he's 5 years old from Los Angeles, and here's his description of that word.
When they have same hair, same feet, same shoes, same pants, same vest, same beard, same glasses, same everything. Same shoes.
And that's as far as Eric cared to take us there. Based on that, what do you think the word is, Bernie?
It sounds to me like twins.
It's right, Bernie. You're right. Good. From a 5-year-old, you got to admit that's pretty much zeroing in on it. Okay, we have 1 point apiece, and we have another word coming up, and this time you're going to get first chance at it, Kathy. First of all, though, we show it to the folks at home. Give them a chance to play along. There's the word for them. Okay, clue number 1 coming. Kathy will begin. Eileen Siriaco, a 7-year-old from Los Angeles. Here she is.
It's sort of like when you do something bad. Like you aren't supposed to do it. And then God keeps on watching you. And sometimes they just do stuff like when you're not supposed to watch TV and then your parents are gone, then you watch TV.
All right. Kathy, what do you think it might be?
Misbehave?
No, not misbehave. We have another clue. Same word being defined now, Bernie. This one is for you. Anastasia Amador, 9 years old from Los Angeles. Listen to this description.
It's something you do wrong that God sees you do. And like you steal. It's against the Ten Commandments. And you can't, and that's bad on your record in heaven, you know. So you have to go to confession after that. Then you tell the priest what you've done, if you've stolen or married more wives than one, or anything else against the Bible or the law.
There you are. Whoa, boy, what do you think the word
That's
is?
got to be a sin.
It is a sin. Congratulations. Boy, I like to maintain a neutral attitude, but every once in a while a description will... Remarkably, the sensitivity and the knowledge of religion as far as... just remarkable, some of these. It's 2 for you now, Bernie. And Kathy, 1 for you. We're going to come up with another word. Let's, first of all, take a look at it. Let people at home. There it is. All right, give everyone a good look at that particular word. All right. Now, we're going to start with you, Bertie. That's the way it works. So you watch and listen carefully. The young fellow here by the name of Jordan Harris. Jordan is 6 years old. He, too, is from Los Angeles. Most of our children in Los Angeles and New York. He's from Los Angeles, and here's his description.
It means like you're doing karate, but you're doing it on somebody's back or neck, and you go right on their neck or something.
That's the first definition, Bernie. You make anything of it?
Sounds like maybe chop.
No, it is not chop. Break for you, Kathy. You
Okay.
keep that particular description
Yes.
in mind and add to that the one you were about to hear.
Okay.
Another Los Angeles youngster, 7 years old, named Eric Vaught. And here's Eric's description of the same word. Eric.
It's like, say you like go like this to somebody, and you really like rub their shoulders. It's like rubbing their shoulders, and you're going like that.
There we go. Putting that together with a clue you've already heard, do you have any ideas, please, Kathy?
It feels so good, massage.
Massage is the right answer, Kathy. It's very simple to understand. Some people massage like that, and other people massage like chick, chick, chick. Depends on what you like. So it's 2 for you, Kathy, and 2 for Bernie. You start with this one, Kathy.
Okay.
And let's show it to the people at home. Okay, there's the word for the folks at home and, of course, the people here in our audience. Seems that they prefer knowing the word. Here is Seth Wagerman. Seth is 9 years old. He's from Los Angeles, and the first description of this word.
When I watch Star Trek, sometimes I see Mr. Spock do this, and that means that word. And it means to live in free and harmony and not to kill and smash or cut.
You have the first shot at it, Kathy.
I hope it's peace.
You hope correctly. It is indeed peace. I didn't know that that signal that Mr. Spock did meant peace. Did you know that, Gene? No. If you had said yes, I wouldn't have believed you. 3 for Kathy and 2 for Bernie. And we have another one coming up. After this, of course, we go into fast play where we double the score. But for now, we have one more of these clues. So let's show the audience at home the word you're playing for. Okay. We have an interesting one now. We mentioned a moment ago that most of our kids are from New York or California. I said most. There's 1 or 2 that are also from New Jersey. We're going to hear from one of those New Jersey children now. This is Charles Miller from New Jersey, 6.5 years old, and he describes that word.
It's like giving someone like messages when they need help, like helping them out. Like, for example, if someone asks you, should I start competing in the race or not? You should say, well, it depends.
Oh, I like that little twist on the end there. You got it, Bernie. What do you think the word is?
Advice?
Advice is right. Advice is absolutely. Hey, look, we have a nice tie game here. And remember, both you, Bernie, and you, Kathy, if anyone ever asks you for advice, remember, just say it depends and go on from there. When we come back to Child's Play, we're going to shift gears and play the game for speed in the fast play round. We'll be back to do just that in a moment. It depends, I suppose. But when it comes to- Okay, thank you, Ross. All right. Okay, tie game. Kathy has 3. Bernie has 3, and it's time for fast play. We're going to show you now a series of children, each child defining a different word. As soon as either of you recognize the word, interrupt with your signal. Now, in fast play, we double the score. If you're right, we give you 2 points for each answer. When you hear this school bell, that means time is up. And at that point, whoever is ahead wins the game, $500 and a chance at $5,000. All right, now in fast play, we do not show the audience at home or here in the studio the words. We do not do that so they may play along with us if they like. All ready? Okay, both of you ready to interrupt when you think you know the word now. To begin with, Daniel Gordon-Levitt, and word number 1. Daniel.
It's the son of a king.
You were first, Bernie.
The prince.
Prince is the right answer. Bernie, you have 1. You have 1 answer, 2 points. 5-3 is the score. Next word, Justin Kazwan. Justin.
It's when somebody puts their lips on another person.
That's you again, Bernie.
I'd call that a kiss.
I'd call that a kiss too, Bernie. Just so far, quick definitions. 7 for Bernie, 3 for Kathy. Everybody ready? Here's Stephanie Gamberg. Stephanie.
When someone makes a big production and they film it.
That's you, Kathy.
A movie?
That's right, Kathy. You're up to 5. 7 for Bernie, 5 for Kathy. Everyone's winning, but those poor buttons, they're taking a beating. Next word, both of you are ready. Hit it as hard as you like. Here's Jonathan Gelb. Jonathan?
It's a book that you can look up words.
You again, Kathy.
Dictionary.
2 more points for you, and we have a tie. 7 apiece. Remember, the person ahead when we hear the bell wins the game. Here's Rachel Hockhauser, and the next word, Rachel.
You think you're so pretty.
Kathy.
Vain.
Nope. Incorrect. The rest of the definition is all yours. Hear it out, Bertie. Rachel?
You think you're so great. If somebody says to you, that was good, you say, I know.
What do you think it is, Bernie?
Conceited.
Right, Bernie. You have 2 more points. 9-7. Another word coming up. This one, Elizabeth Karen. Ready to interrupt? Here we go. Elizabeth.
It's, something you eat. It's like a cucumber. It's all...
Kathy?
A pickle.
Right. You have 9 points, and we're tied again. Oh, I like it. It's a good game. All tied up. Next one, Jeremy Gursey. Jeremy Gursey. Okay, Jeremy.
It has white on its head, and it flies around. It stands for America.
Bernie?
The American eagle, bald eagle.
Oh, eagle, bald eagle is the absolute right answer. That's it. 11 for Bernie and 9 for Kathy. And here's Lori Sachs with the next one. Lori.
It's a caterpillar and then makes a...
That's you, Kathy.
A butterfly.
We're tied again. It's 11-11. Oh, boy. And we're getting closer to that bell. It's all tied up. Here's Marissa Goldstein and her description. Marissa.
That means you look at somebody else's paper who got it.
It's Bernie.
You cheat.
Right for 2 points, Bernie. You have a 13-11 lead. Game goes on. Description by Catherine DeLand. Catherine.
It's a vegetable that can be made into a pickle.
Bernie.
Cucumber.
Right. 15-11 is the score. Beginning to pull away. Still chance to catch up. Here's Marissa. That's it. Time is up. Bernie, you're the winner. Congratulations. Boy. Bernie. Congratulations, Bernie. You played a good game. He is. Kathy Coltman, you were a marvelous
I
champion.
don't mind losing to a fireman.
Hey, you a fireman?
Yes, I am.
Isn't that? Well, that's nice, and I'm pleased to meet you. And Kathy, you've been marvelous.
Thank
We've
you. I've
enjoyed-
loved it.
You got
Thank you.
7,500.
Wonderful.
Give my regards to your old man,
I
Bill.
will.
Thank
you, Bill.
Bye-bye, Kathy. Congratulations, Bernie. Where are you fireman-ing at the moment?
Firemaning at Garden Grove.
At Garden Grove. Okay, going to give you a shot at $5,000 when we get back here. But right now, let's us do this, okay? All right. Bernie Hyman, a fire captain from Garden Grove, California. $500 for you, and now you're shot at $5,000 in our triple play game. We asked our Child's Play kids to write brief definitions of simple words. We took 3 definitions per word, each written by a different child. They are A, B, or C. Some are far out, some are right on the nose, but you'll never know until you've picked definition A, B, or C. You have a total of 45 seconds to get 6 words. We pay you, as you know, $100 a word, and as you know, get them all and you win $5,000. I always say this because it's good to remember that these definitions, Bernie, were written by children. You've done pretty well putting your mind like theirs so far. Bring in the clock. Good luck, Bernie. Time will start when you tell me your first pick.
B.
It is fragile and it breaks if you cut yourself.
A.
Something that you can see through.
Glass.
Right, take
C.
another. A wig for a man.
Toupee.
Right,
B.
take another. Something that happened and no one believes.
A.
Jesus turned water into wine.
Miracle.
Right, take
C.
another. Person who is not drunk.
B.
A human that doesn't drink.
A.
People who drink water.
Pass.
Take a new word.
A.
A food that is flat and round.
Pizza.
Right, take another.
B.
It is a cute dog that has lots of curls.
Poodle.
Take another.
C.
A kind of French dog. That's the same clue. Stop the clock. Now, we had some trouble there. A wrong clue came up, Bernie. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. You had 5. You had 5 correct. You only need 1 more. Let's get the clock set back to 11 seconds. You have 11 seconds to get 1 more. Now, nothing's going to start until you pick your first clue. So good luck. You need 1 word, and you have 11 seconds to do it for $5,000. Okay, where do you want to start?
B.
Being caught by the police.
A.
When the cops take a robbers to jail.
Arrested.
That's it. Arrested or arrested. Good going. Well, look, I told you, I had a feeling. Okay, Bernie. Nicely done. Boy, that's good. See, this is the one that came up wrong or something in there.
Yeah, sober was the one I didn't make.
That's right. Yeah, the person who is not drunk, the answer is sober. You have $5,500. We'll be back right after this word for you. Congratulations, Bernie. $5,500. I'm glad to see a fireman win. I like firemen. I live in the hills, Bertie. Would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Okay, if anything starts up at our house, come squirt on us. Would you do that?
Sure
Bertie
will.
Hyman will be back with us next time to see if he can win $5,500 more. Congratulations. Hey, if you like kids, you'll love Child's Play. Wave to the people out there, Bertie. You might have some friends out there.